Schools with Roots supports UK primary schools to develop critical thinking on anti-racist and sustainable practice around engaging with local communities and creating community-centred curriculum. Research shows that how schools engage with their local communities and families and a degree to which learning is relevant to children's cultural experiences and lives is crucial to academic outcomes for all ages. The UK's curriculum often doesn't connect with the cultural and lived experiences of pupils. Low levels of trust and understanding can exist between schools and communities, and teachers can have low expectations of pupils based on their cultural or class backgrounds. Importantly, our approach to anti-racism goes beyond talking about diversity in a representational sense and focuses on systemic change. If teachers are unable to discard of individual narratives and understand racism as a structure, then they'll keep seeing racism as an act by an immoral individual, and they'll be unable to recognise themselves or their schools as racist. Our approach is adaptable and has been very successful working in different contexts and with very different demographics.
Critical thinking is at the heart of our work with teachers, not only through discussion and analysis, but putting this into practice to change the realities in schools. We ask teachers to explore, acknowledge and question their assumptions, beliefs and approaches, to ask who really benefits and to consider what the alternatives might be. For example, in making learning more culturally relevant to pupils' lives and heritage, we ask schools to fundamentally question what constitutes knowledge. In our anti-racism work with teachers, we look at the ways in which racism, power and privilege operate systemically in society and in schools. We're asking teachers to think deeply and reflectively about their own prejudices and to consider how this impacts the way they engage with parents. We ask schools to reflect on their power as institutions, to consider, for example, if their leadership teams are representative of the communities they serve, and if not, why not? All of this requires teachers and schools to dig deep, to be truly vulnerable, reflective, and we therefore believe in the importance of building relationships. To get people to think critically, trust is paramount. Ultimately, critical thinking steers our own practice as a charity, as our actions require us to constantly question, assess and adapt to the different contexts in which we work.
Why is it important to engage families and communities in school learning? Linking learning to our families and everyday lives help us to be more engaged at school and grow as lifelong learners and active citizens. It can also improve well-being and a sense of belonging. This is important at a time when a lot of young people struggle to understand how they fit in society. If our parents and carers have a good understanding of what we're learning in the classroom and how, they'll have the skills and confidence to better support us at home. Our families come from all sorts of interesting backgrounds and experiences. The knowledge of local communities is a rich resource that can bring learning to life. If teachers have a chance to really get to know our families, this will create a better and stronger relationship, which will lead to a nurturing school community where everyone is valued and can flourish.
There is unlimited value in having parents involved in children's learning. It improves engagement, it's definitely improved attendance, it's improved their interest in their learning, and therefore their attainment or their progress will naturally be increased in that area. I think when we involve parents in everything that's going on in the classroom, that adds as another form of encouragement for the child.
So when I started getting more engaged in the school, I was able to build friendships. And Maslaha really helped to engage with different parents.